Well, welcome to April 21st. It is a Tuesday for those keeping track at home, and it is another day of learning. Welcome to school. Welcome to our students, to our staff, to the rest of our community, wherever you may be watching from. And I hope that you are staying safe, and I hope that you feel welcomed into our daily assembly. We're going to kick things off today with a short devotional from Mr. Hovind.
Can you say hi? Morning everyone, Mr. Hovind here for another edition of Tuesday Morning Devotions. Hopefully you enjoyed the quick cameo from the kids. I know last week I got a couple messages wondering where Avery was. She probably helps the production value, so I just thought it'd be nice if they could say a quick hello, and just thankful for them. And that's kind of what I want to talk about this morning is being thankful. These days can be difficult, and for many of us, it's kind of riding a wave of some harder days than others, some harder hours than others. We're just not really sure. There's so much unknown right now. I think the biggest thing for myself personally is trying to wrap my head around that there's no finish line, that I don't know when this is going to be over. And I'm someone that, I go by a lot of routine and just wanting to know how things are going to go. And this is hard. This is hard not knowing, but we're just trying to make the best of the situation right now. And I know we're all kind of at different points. We have 300 families, and for some this has been okay, still able to work, and it might be in a different setting, but it's still happening, and kind of navigating through having kids at home, some high school, university, elementary, all different. For other families it's been hard. It's been loss of job, it's been maybe a family member getting sick from COVID. There's all different situations happening, for our staff included. We have 45 staff, and all their situations look different as well. We're all in different places. But I think there's something that we can do that, in the message that was sent out Friday night from Mr. Groot, there was John DeBoer, the principal at King's Christian Collegiate. He talked about 5 ways that, we can kind of, we should look to try and do each day. Because it can be helpful for us. And one of them was being thankful. And, in his example, it was writing 3 things down that we can be thankful for. And I know Mr. Bawalda also is, we're starting this by sending in videos, and I encourage you to do that. Because if it's anything like our staff video that talked about us being at home, I think we can do another really cool video of just so many different people sharing what they're thankful for. For myself, I'm thankful to be home and still be working and be safe. Our son was born on March 6th. He was 5 weeks early, and at the time it was kind of 5 weeks. But he's healthy, and to think a week later, as the world got turned upside down, to be home. Now I've been home for 6 or 7 weeks, and it's kind of my wife and I home together, being able to kind of work off of each other as we work through these days. And having a newborn and a 20-month at home, you just got to make the best of it. And thankful that I can still do my work and be connected that way. Thankful for my mom and my sister-in-law who work in hospitals, and for all those on the front line that are doing work and that are safe and are healthy. And we think of those as, they put themselves at risk every day for us, and just so thankful for them. And I'm thankful for this community. I know it's a different view and sense of the community right now, but I know it's still there. And I know that we're at our best when we're in the building together, and you can walk through the halls and you can see the awesome conversations going on, the great learning, the really awesome work that's being done, the ways that we can celebrate each other through our accomplishments, but we can also come together in the hard times as well. And I know that, it's at best in the physical building, but I know it's still there. But most importantly, through anything, I'm most thankful for Jesus. And we have struggles. We have times where it's not great. We have times where it's going okay. We're doing well. Things are going good. We're having a good day. But that's all anchored in Christ. And I think that that's important to continue to look to, that we have hope on the other side of this, that we know that Jesus is going to pull us through. And I know, some of you might say, it's easier for me to say because you're in a different situation than I am. And I get that. I appreciate that. But I think that we all should be rooted in Christ, and that we can all take that home with us. So as we kind of move through, know that we can be thankful. And yeah, I just encourage you to take some time today, if you're having a rut, and even if you're not, just say, hey, God, what are some things that I'm thankful for? And I'm just going to open today in prayer. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for all that we have. And as I open this prayer with saying thanks twice, I just ask that we continue to be reminded of what we can be thankful for and what we have. And I just ask that you continue to work in us, be with our students, be with our families. I just thank you that we can keep this going, and that we have this community of believers and a community of a school, that we can have this platform where we can have learning happen each day, but also just being able to lean on each other and being able to communicate and talk through these times. And I just ask that we look to do that, and we look to remember what we're thankful for. Lord, I thank you for all that we have. I thank you for all that you do. And I just ask that you forgive us of our many sins, but also that this day glorifies you. In your name alone, amen.
Well, thanks, Mr. Hoving, for those devotions. I'm thankful for a couple things myself, one of them being my new blue light protection glasses. So now when I'm staring at my screen for all those hours, my eyes are a little more protected. You can get yours on Amazon right now. No, this is not a sponsored message. Second thing that I'm really thankful for right now is a little bit of extra time with my kids. So during things like our lunchtime, I can go outside and play with them. One of the things that we've been working on lately is a challenge that we received. My challenge is for you to make your own machine. Maybe you can even get some marks for physics. Hey all, it's the Dykeshorn family here again. And we've put together a little challenge, a little Rube Goldberg throwdown. So we are going to attempt to see if it works. And if it does, we challenge you to try and beat it. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go. Yes! 22. Down to 2.
Yeah!
No.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to remind you that tomorrow is Jersey Day, so dress up in your favorite jerseys or sports shirts. Take a picture and send it to the link Mr. Buwalda put on Edsby. And here's a video from Mr. Buwalda.
April something, 2022. I am now in my second year of social distancing. When the internet stopped working after year one, we all had to find new ways to survive, to exist. I spend my days scrounging for food. My students, once so bright and chipper on Zoom, are now but a distant memory. As I enjoy my squirrel, I think, how much longer can I go on like this? It's not fun. I also want to do something, go somewhere. But you know what? It could be a lot worse. And sometimes when you deal with just the negatives, you forget about all the things that we do have. So together with you and with the other teachers and staff and maybe even your families, we want to create a video that talks about all the things that we have to be thankful for. So here's what you need to do. It's super, super simple. So all you have to do is make a sign, hold it up to the camera. You don't even have to talk, and hold it up for about 5 seconds, and then I'm going to edit it all together. Here's my sign. Now when you shoot this, you want to shoot it landscape. You want to shoot it somewhere where there's plenty of light, and please hold your camera, your phone as steady as possible. Let's take a look at mine. That's it. Pretty simple, right? Now, it's only going to work if a lot of people do this, so please do it. I'm going to send you the link in the Edsby announcements, and I would like to get all these by Friday, and that way I can put it together, and we're going to debut it probably on May the 7th for Grandparents' Day. So, get your friends to do it. Get your parents to do it. Get your teachers to do it. Get Mark to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am thankful for. Please do it today. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys for those announcements. Remember to continue to check Edsby for the rest of them. And that is pretty much it for today's assembly. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow as we've got a really interesting cooking segment from one of our students, as well as one of the Comtech videos. So make sure you check back in tomorrow. But for now, you can head off to your first period class. Have a great day.